right, welcome to the third review this evening. Um, so, sometimes in this line of work, we get very interesting game like things. I'm not even sure I can call this a game. Um, but surprisingly, it made it to review. Like, and what we got here is ABC Match with Me, which well, just going with the description, a great introduction to puzzle games for your child that develops logical thinking, problem solving, and many other skills from early childhood. Smart interface designed in a child friendly style will allow your child to enjoy the game as soon as they start it. Like,
I would not
so
want
yeah,
my metaphorical child
we've
anywhere
hit
near this
upon
thing.
some edutainment. Trying to think of maybe not the first time we've hit such a genre. Can you even call edutainment a genre?
Let's
Yes.
ask LGR on that one.
Yeah, like well, they stopped. He stopped doing that after his numbers cratered. Like,
I
but
guess.
yeah, but yeah, and this is edutainment for the like pretty much the littlest tykes. Um,
Like, little enough, they probably shouldn't be using a
Yeah, you
Switch.
talk about we've made jokes about literal baby games for babies before, but this is literally a literal baby game for babies.
yes, yes, it is, and for some reason, it's apparently just on the Nintendo Switch, and there's more than one of them. Like, but that's a review for another time, maybe. Like,
So yeah, the gameplay of this one consists of there are 3 different difficulties, of which the hardest difficulty is it only gives you the exact letters you need in the exact numbers you need, but the order of the letters to fill them in on, you can't see what letter goes in which slot.
mm-hmm.
Like the easier difficulties, you're literally dragging the A over to the A silhouette. I think on the easiest difficulty, it literally highlights which one you should do next. For one animal, starting with each letter of the alphabet. You got your antelope, bee, cat, dog. I think it's a dog. No, dolphin, not dog. And also, once you drag the letter into the square that it goes in, it takes the form of that letter with traits of that animal. So you can kind of have a little bit of a preview of what other animals, if you're paying attention and are super smart. And yeah, that's literally it. You get ranked to 3 stars based on not making mistakes and doing it quickly. But again, it's calibrated for very young children. The controls, this game is best with touchscreen controls.
Can you even the sticks?
Yes, and when you do, it's kind of awkward because you have to move the stick over the letter, press down. I want to say it was one of the shoulder buttons, or else it was one of the face. No, it was. This is a move with the left stick, press one of the face buttons to hold down on it, drag with the stick over to where it wants to go, and then let go. And it slipped a couple of times, and I had to start over, which is why I just went to using the touchscreen. But again, if you are the audience for this show, this game is not for you. It might be for your kids. Which I guess it's fun. It also has a fun animal fact for each animal. And the fun animal facts can be translated into many different languages. Unfortunately, my hopes were somewhat squashed when I was hoping that it would also change the actual name of the animal that you're spelling to that language's version, but it doesn't. So you're still spelling B-E-E and then switch it to German and get the animal fact of Daubine, because that's how you say B in German is Biene. Biene. There's an extra music pack, which presumably would give you more than the 1 or 2 tracks of music that are in this game, but the music is pretty low key, and I think spoilers, the prices are currently on screen, so I can't avoid them. I think the current sale price of $2 is probably closer to the amount of content that probably closer to appropriate for the amount of content that this game has than the $9.99 it would normally be, and certainly more than the $12 that they're asking for it with extra songs, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not bad music, but again, this is a toy for kids.
Right.
It's like a touchscreen speak and spell.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not offensive to me, but it's also not a game.
Even though it claims it's at the very least an introduction to.
I guess it technically grades you on how fast and well you do the things, but again, the things it's asking you to do are so little that if you have a basic level of literacy,
Well,
it should not constitute any kind. Okay, the hardest thing is that the animal they choose for X, because it's the only one that isn't a something a kindergartner probably has heard of. I guess nuthatch might be a little bit vague, might be a little bit obscure too, but
yeah.
That's because there are no common animals whose names start with X. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that'll be your one surprise if you decide to actually buy the game. I think that's literally all there is to say. It does say out loud the letters you're selecting when you move them, which is where the speak and spell comparison comes from.
Right.
I think I would have liked this game much better if it had more than one word per letter.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's. I think that. Do you have any questions? Because
What questions could we possibly have?
The only question is, why the hell are they aping on, famous
the creation
painting?
of man, I don't know.
Yeah, the creation of a tiger, apparently, or
No,
overall.
the creation of some blonde toon kid by a tiger, a rabbit. Well,
Yeah.
no, the tiger is God. The fox, bear, rabbit, and frog are the angels.
I think we are putting way too much thought into this picture.
I mean, in comparison to the actual painting.
Right. Anyway, so before this art history lesson goes on, let us say that is all on ABC Match with Me. Be sure to tune in after the break as we will be reviewing Furry Fury Smash and Roll.